All right, everybody. 134 laps tonight. Just quick rundown of the rules again. Remember, no lane changes before the start-finish line. The initial start is go on green. All subsequent restarts are at the leader's discretion. Leader has lane choice in all starts and restarts. Please maintain the gap to the car in front of you under caution or when restarting. No hanging back. When the caution comes out, please catch the pace car. While on pit road, please keep to the right until you get within range of your pit stall. Please keep the radio clear for incidents, and let's have a good one.
Sorry, قال لك everybody have fun.
Alright, let's be smart, guys, especially early. Thought it was going to be super tight, actually super loose. So
Set
let's
by
be smart.
I rating, right?
Give room.
Is that true? I used to think it was by practice, but that's obviously not true. Yeah. It's kind of
It's either
sucks.
gonna be really
Remember, if I
boring,
win,
and we're just
we're
gonna sit
gonna
here
be
and do
for everyone.
nothing, or it's gonna be really bad. One of the two.
Alright, so everyone's
I don't think there's any middle ground with Old Charlotte.
I don't know. Last year it was pretty okay, if I remember
Yeah,
correctly.
I think it was all right. I think 70 yellows or something, but
Yeah.
not the worst.
Nah, it could have been worse.
Yeah.
Considering what was coming, it wasn't awful. But
Yeah.
I think a lot of those too were late race cautions, if I remember correctly. Well, at least I'm getting the calls this week about when 2 to green is and whatever. Oh my God, someone's in the wall in the back.
There's somebody in the wall. Oh, that was Gareth.
Is he?
All right, look at the front wheel clean. I'm gonna check the back at the start.
Yeah, it looked fine. Outside of Gareth getting in the wall.
Yeah, and she was on the last row anyway, so it didn't really matter. All right, second to last row.
It was contact
Sorry,
just now
Tate.
in turn 3. But they kept going straight, so no caution.
Sorry, Ron. All good. Go low, Cody. You can go low, Zach.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Can't believe I didn't realize
guys.
Finzo was on Cornerstone until today. I feel
Scared
like I
me a
should have
little
known
bit.
that.
Yeah, smart enough.
Enzo
to
had a
want
lot more
blooming
pace
onions.
than I would have expected him to have here. I know Cornerstone picked him up, so they might have given him some coaching, but
Porsche shit's filling up the shitters tonight.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Justin. I got a little bit loose.
You're good. I did too.
Some. Who's that Wyatt Nadal guy? Never heard of him before.
Yeah, he's one of Robert's teammates in
Car on the
the
wall,
lead,
1 and 2.
who just
Well,
I
now
think
they
hit the
mention him
wall.
and he crashes.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
that curse of the commentators, even though we're not
Yeah.
commentators.
They just don't know that happens on the race control booth too.
Yeah, anybody who's watching, I guess.
And EA Sports covers.
Yes, yes, that too.
They're already almost down to 32 seconds in only 22 laps in.
Yeah,
Oops.
they were talking to the tire wear is pretty big here. Like
Yeah.
the pace, it drops off pretty quickly, and then it kind of like levels off, plateaus pretty long.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I
He's
think we
like,
might be approaching that plateau soon.
yeah.
Of course.
Finley and I were talking about it earlier, and
Sorry to meet
like,
you.
like
I'm
the
glad you
follow up
actually
was
have
a lot
race
more than we
awareness.
ever remembered it being.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
early in the race, buddy.
the car drives weird too. I'm not exactly sure what
Sorry, Nick.
what's changed here, but they were saying that the car definitely felt different than it did in the past.
Yeah. Oh, maybe it wasn't the car. Maybe they did something to the track or how the track service was interpreted in the. I don't know.
Yeah,
Could have done all kinds of things.
yeah. I mean, it's one of those things. You know, the car, like the tire model, it may have been it may just be a tire model thing, but it's very hard to tell sometimes what changes and whatnot. But the way that the car drives, I don't know. Maybe the setup is just different. Really, just is that much different.
Yeah.
Like a fixed setup. 'Cause everybody was saying because last year was really tight, which made sense
Yeah.
because last year, you know, the setup's made
It
for the newer track,
was.
which has less grip.
Yeah, but I
So
think they were saying it was really tight in practice too, but now it's not nearly as tight.
yeah, DJ and Husby and company were, and even Casey said that or not Casey, D West said um, that it wasn't like it was pretty even. It felt pretty balanced to them. They felt comfortable with it, which is odd, very odd.
Yeah, they were saying that was. I think Casey was saying that as well, and Finley were saying that before the race too. That the setup just felt better.
Yeah, it's not something you typically get out of a fixed setup.
Yeah.
I mean, Homestead was the odd man out last year too, at Texas too, but Texas was more of the setup with the track versus iRacing doing something odd
Yeah.
or different.
I mean, it could also have been, like an evening or night setup more than it was a day setup as well.
Yeah, maybe that might be part of it too, but you never know with the. I don't know. This is since I'm in the session.
All right, Peter Salad, run it down for us, buddy.
Setup was built.
Yeah, boy.
The setup was built for sunset. Huh. 78, 78, 78 air, 78 track, which is nearly what we got here. A little
Yeah.
over on track, a little under on air temp, but
Pretty much exactly where that setup's supposed to be. Pretty chunky gap between second and third.
Yeah, I know. I mean, it's coming down a little bit, but second and third where that gap, second to third was there as of like lap 2. I don't really know what happened. I don't know if
Yeah.
Naddle just didn't get through the gears or whatever well or what. But.
Yeah. They seem to be going about the same pace. I don't think they're really saving out back. Rather from third and back.
No, I mean you wouldn't see that big a gap on saving reasons only.
Yeah.
Especially this early. I mean, not that many people are going to be saving versus 2 people who aren't.
Right. Doesn't look like anybody's a lap down yet, which is nice to see.
Not
Even with
yet.
all those wall hits. Yeah, I mean,
Feskinen's getting there.
Yeah.
Starting on pit road. He was faster for a few laps, but
The Montreal race last night was pretty fun to watch. That was pretty good.
yeah, that was a very different race than you typically see at Osaka. That was nuts. It was absolutely insane.
I was very entertained. Even both races coming to the end, and then I got to watch my first Osaka fight too, which was pretty cool.
Oh, did you see it on the broadcast?
Oh no, I was there in person. I was down in the Shift Esports channel because Robert invited me to run for them or with him or something for the ladder race. So I wasn't doing anything last night, so I decided to go do it. And then they stuck around for the race, and there was right after the burnout contact, the guy that got hit during the burnout came down straight into the Discord channel, and off it went.
Oh, they were fighting in there already? Wow.
Oh
I didn't
yeah,
even know. I didn't know Kian even had access to it because
he shouldn't have had it. That's what Vic said afterwards. Oh well, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have given him access to your team channel. I'm like, how do you do that?
He manually gives people access to the channels every week. It's just
yeah,
little annoying. But
yeah, but how would I mean if he's not racing for the team? How do you put him on there? And it just so happens right after,
Well, because he was on the team to start the season.
Oh, he was. Okay.
He drove the 7 car before he got replaced mid-season.
Gotcha.
Which I'm starting to wonder if that may have helped the bad blood there a little bit. I know that there was a lot of background stuff that went on because Dallas wouldn't talk about it in admin chat, but
yeah. That was definitely. I mean, Montreal. Doesn't matter what car you're in; it always produces good racing. So.
I wouldn't say always. It depends on.
I've never had a bad race there, at least.
Yeah, it depends on the situation, the track, league, but it is a good track. It's just that setup makes a big difference too. That setup was not driver friendly, but
no,
it made it very at least the I mean neither of them were. The ladder race either, for that matter. That car was kind of
that was
all over the place.
I could not keep that car under me.
Yeah, I mean I was nearly full lock to the left and right hand corners, and vice versa in the Xfinity race.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I always like racing GT cars there the most. I think it's kind of the most fun for me because my brain's way too slow for Formula One, so I can't really get that down, even really for prototypes. But I have a lot of fun there in the GT and GT3 cars.
Yeah, I haven't driven much of the F1 stuff on iRacing, but I really want to get into it eventually.
It is so ridiculously fast. Like my brain can't keep up enough to know how to I'll be at the braking zone for the corner, and I still wouldn't have picked up that I am there yet.
Yeah. No, I know
Yeah.
it.
It's,
With the ERS and DRS, it's just
it's
there's
so
a lot to
fast.
do in the car, which is why I typically don't stay away from it. I'm just not used to
Yeah.
it, and I'm not willing to commit the time to figure it out and set
At
all my
least,
buttons up for it.
yeah. At least on the ERS system,
I'll come
I
inside you
usually
here,
don't
Robert.
change it outside of, like, unless I know I
Yes,
need
sir,
it to
Mr.
be
Adburn, go
changed.
ahead.
Like I need to go to attack mode. I usually just leave it in balanced, and that
Thank you,
usually
buddy.
takes care of it pretty well on its own,
Alex,
since
Yeah.
it learns the track as you go. But the DRS stuff, at least for me, is
Alex, where'd your speed come
I
from?
have crew chief take care
Did you
of
get coaching?
because it'll give me a beep like they have in the real car for when DRS is available.
For real, I
So
was
if I
just
hear a
talking
beep, I
about
open
that.
my
I'm like,
DRS.
Alex is fast.
Oh,
Let him
interesting.
go, let him go.
Yeah, they do
Yeah.
the shift beeps as well for
Or we just slow.
crew chief.
Oh yeah. The
Let's not talk about how slow
yeah,
we
the
are.
ERS stuff. See, for me, it's hard to use.
I was just
It's hard to use the
trying really
balance
hard
stuff
to
because
hit
it's
my
so
tires after I almost killed
off
myself.
pace. Typically, I don't know how much better it's
You didn't
gotten,
say hi
but
to me when you passed
when I
me.
used to run
Pretty rude.
the P1s, it's like you didn't have a chance. You
Never
didn't have a
spoke to
chance in
Sunday
hell
hitting
if you were
rapper.
running balanced and letting iRacing kind of like do it for you. Like you had to do
Yeah.
it manually in order to
I
even
wish you would, honestly,
remotely
dude.
be
Got
able
a
to
hard
drive the
feeling.
thing.
Oh, that's how that car
Quickly.
was in real life. At least the 911, the 919 was like that in real life too. They would just use manual always. But the thing
I
with
could've
the
got some tires at least
F1
if you
cars was
did.
no manual deploy at all. It's all
Oh, don't
computer
they?
deploy.
Oh shit, never
Yeah.
mind then. Oh,
So
I was under
you
the
get
impression
four mode changes a lap. But you really aren't going to use those 4 mode changes unless you really need the extra power in attack mode, or if you want to build up a little bit extra power before going into attack mode.
Oh, I had no idea. That's interesting. That's really
Yeah.
interesting. See, the information like that, it's I don't know. You have to go out of your way to go find that stuff out.
Yeah. There was. Well, I figured it out because they don't. Well, I checked the rule after finding out that I didn't have the ability to manually deploy in iRacing. In terms of they just can't manually deploy anymore. It was a thing a few years ago, I think, but they don't have that right now.
So you can't so they don't manually deploy in real life at all.
Yeah, I don't think they do. It looks like it said in the rules that you can't manually deploy anymore, that it has to be done by the car itself.
Huh.
But you can choose how the car deploys it.
That's really interesting because I would not have put them to have a rule like that.
Yeah, if I remember right, the parameters like to deploy change based off of mode you're in. So if I remember in qualifying, if you're above 90% throttle, they'll deploy the battery. But if you're not, it won't. And then qualifying will, I think it tries to hold you around 20%. Like it won't let you go below 20 before it starts recharging. And then attack mode will just bleed the battery with no limit, as long as it's in attack mode. But balance will hold it around 80%. So you have reserve to use for attack mode if you need to.
Is there any particular now this is me not really thinking about it, but is there any particular reason why balanced wouldn't try to keep it at 100%? Is that like a battery lifespan thing?
Probably
just not to.
They have to reuse the battery, so probably that, and also it just keeps it at a point where you can always capture more and build up more or deploy more.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I guess that makes sense. Yeah. So if you're regenning a lot, you can use a lot, and it gives you more to work from.
Yeah. Or if you want to do a bit of time in build mode, so you can get ready before using attack mode, you can get that extra 20% to bleed during attack.
Right.
So you can go and make the pass you need to make if you're struggling to get by someone. Oh, first taker on pit road. You got 11. Well, they don't take any damage, so a scheduled stop, I guess.
We're approaching pit stops, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't know what Casey. I don't remember what Casey wrote.
Gareth, if you're gonna pass me, stay high.
I think 60 laps is
I'm
what
gonna
you
push
can
up
do.
a little bit.
Yeah, he might be going for an undercut.
Matthew Weeks does that. He's done that in a bunch of seasons.
Okay.
I'm surprised that that's just an undercut. Try to gain track position. Where did he start? 11th?
Sorry,
I mean, that
James,
might
split
be
up
a
a little
fairly
bit more.
strong. I mean, I would do the undercut a bit later, right before the window. so you can take advantage of the fresher tires. But I think the
Jimmy,
undercut
man,
would
you
be
need
strong
to be
in that
careful, man,
case.
cutting across my nose
Well,
like
that's
that.
another to pit
Second
road, the
time.
04. Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna get on you, Matthew.
25 is a disagreement with the 06.
There you go. One's running my line. Doing the same thing every lap.
Well, he's not wrong. He has done the exact same line every lap. And it's not his fault the car should have stepped in there, but also he should have given more space to car
Yeah, but
once he's moved alongside.
well, that's the thing, right? Is if you open up the bottom, if you open up that lane and someone fills it and you cut down on them, it's going to be on you.
Yeah.
Because you open that lane up. That's why you gotta not be so. I mean, it might be it's better for tires to open up your entry, but you have to be so careful not to step over that line.
Yeah, I mean, it was pretty close there. I think I would have. Yeah, I don't know. It would either be put it on Finley or a racing incident. At least the overlap that they did have, they collided, but because there wasn't a lot. But it's definitely not something you want to be doing.
Yeah, no, yeah, you don't want to open up the lane. You don't want to open up that door because if it's open and the right person's behind you, someone's going to fill that spot. And just because that's the line you're running doesn't justify,
Like down on somebody who's already at the corner.
Fall down for the corner, Finley, you might stay on the bottom.
Someone who's there, it's a totally completely different approach.
You see me coming? You just came out of nowhere. I was about to let me brake and you just appeared like out of the clouds.
Weaken coming.
Yeah, did you want top or bottom?
I think it might only be like a 50 lap field window because we're in half. I think about half the field's gone to pit road now.
There was no caution by race control for that one, but that's alright.
I didn't hear any tire smoke or see anything. Oh, 25 just bended on pit road.
Yeah, I saw that dude coming up the track.
That was caution worthy. It's too late now.
That's what I was worried about, man. But yeah, oh well.
You know why?
It's too late.
Oh yeah, and while he was stopped, he was pointed forward, so I didn't think it's a problem. Yeah, all right. Guess we'll go back to trying to look at everything else as people leave pit road.
Yeah, I mean you can't see everything. People gotta call it. I didn't hear it. If he called it, I didn't hear it because I was looking at the.
Yeah, he didn't call it.
I was looking at the 11:06 yell thing. Yeah, street screaming match, whatever they were talking about.
Nobody called it at the time, so.
Stay high, Craig. Excellent.
But back to the opening the door thing, right? Even if no caution, whatever, it may be deemed a racing deal, but from a driver to driver's perspective, like the car is there, so it would be more on him than
and it's just same thing in every type of motorsport. It's if you're alongside in the corner, then you need to leave the space. It's
Fit again.
Or even on entry.
Tough time for Craig.
Thank you.
Missed pit road. Missed pit road and drove in afterwards. And
hi, by the way.
Penalty for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the hold for illegal pit entry.
No, so is a meatball. Oh no, wait, no, that was just quick
Late
wall.
Oh, bitten.
Go ahead and take the inside for one. '89 pitting this time.
Longest stint so far, 55 laps by Piscanon. Pretty good.
Cheryl, are you okay? I didn't cause that, did I?
I think Weeks did that undercut way too early. Because he's just catching him really quick now.
Yeah, but where was he when he pitted? What approximate where was he running? That's the real question, I think. Because if he ends up ahead of even around where he was when he pitted, it's not that much of a loss.
Yeah.
Actually, might still be a beneficial gain. Let's see where if he pitted on 40, 44 across the line. I was sixth, so he was a lot higher up than I even thought he was. Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
There's out. Yeah.
So I think if he starts to fall back to seventh or something like that, it's a lost. It's a lost.
Yeah.
It's a missed strategy. But if the caution comes out while he's like first, second, third, wasn't the play.
Thanks. I'm gonna stay high here, Nick, when you get to me. All right. Hey, I'm gonna get back up on the racetrack, so I'll stay out of everybody's way. Just let me know where you want me to go.
Oh my god. I love it when James talks sometimes.
Yeah.
Around.
He's trying to be nice, but he says it in such a funny way. All right, I'm
Yeah.
gonna try to
You
get
ain't
back on
getting-
the racetrack. You're not giving
Well,
anybody
that's what happened
confidence
last
saying it like
time.
that. Oh gosh.
Well, he made it out onto the racetrack this time, which is an improvement.
True. Very true.
Bottom, please, James.
Like,
Yep. The damage I got, I can about hold this thing wide open till that happens. It won't turn too good.
He only got required done.
Yeah.
I'll go low.
Casey is the person to watch. He is flying right now. 3/10 faster than everybody.
Stay high, stay high.
At least as of last lap.
Yeah.
That time 4/10. Two curves. It was only two curves. Still a lot of lap time.
Mm-hmm.
Bottom would be great. Gareth, I know you might be a little bit faster, but hot damn.
Nick, please.
Sorry to animate, I just wanted to sniff. They do that again, you're gonna get a real good whiff.
Come on, Nick, I'm trying to fight here. You're a lap down. Come on.
If you get off the track, man.
Oh boy.
What just happened?
Apparently West Green has some sort of disagreement with someone else. Something about get off the track, man.
Yeah, I heard that.
It's just that awkward
Oh,
moment
James.
where it's like,
James wrecked in turn
I'm
one.
fast enough to pass, but I don't
Almost-
really want
almost
to
wrecked-
because I'm left down.
wrecked him out. He's got a ton of damage.
Yeah. Well, he didn't hit anything. At least that's the looks of
No,
it.
no, no, not this time. No.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, he's definitely
he
spunner.
yeah, he needs to. At some point, he needs to just cut his losses and go get the rest of them fixed.
Yeah. Probably honestly be faster at that point instead of having just a shovel on your nose.
I'm going.
Yeah, exactly.
Nick, please.
Stay high, Devin. I know you probably already are, but... yeah, my car's hurt.
I think Devin quite understood you meant there.
Nick, can you please just stop, like, sticking your nose in there and not doing anything? Because it's just making me burn up the tyres, man. I'm trying to fight and you're a lap down. Come on.
Alright, I'll pass you this time.
Seems Finley's also pretty frustrated with the car in front of him, trying to get around him. He's like all over the track, trying to look away for a way to find around. Yeah, he's been trying all over the track to find a way around the one.
Yeah, Nick Terrell has fresher tires.
Yeah, like 10 laps.
This is gonna get ugly. See, what Finzo doesn't get in this situation, right, is that Nick Terrell, you shouldn't be fighting him. Like, if he's got pace, let him go and try to file in behind him and see if, when he tries to pass the one, if you can go take that opportunity to get past the one.
Yeah.
See, the question is, now that he's ahead of him,
Oh.
Dan to me, just by the way, I'm not gonna, like, do anything. I'm just kind of chilling here. I'm chilling here.
No, you're fine. If you just get some speed out of nowhere, just tell me and I'll give it to you, because you're just as fast as I am.
Take a look, Casey.
He's still reeling in Hosby and Tucker.
Thank you, Robbie Canada.
it's not as much as it was. I don't
Yeah.
know
Yes,
how
sir,
much
Uncle
that is,
Carrington.
it's just traffic.
Oh.
I knew it was coming.
Oh my god. Oh. I'm sorry, Alex. I'm sorry.
Damn it, Mike, that was gonna be a good race. Yeah, it was fun.
It's
had the
looking like
battle,
the
right?
06 to me, so I'll prepare the broadcast thing.
90. Okay, 90. Alright, let me take a look. Now it's 0.
Yay, I
degrees.
needed that. Thank you.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty cut and dry.
Yep.
Right. Oh, 90.
Alright, I'll call it in sim.
Okay.
Lap 90 caution will be on the 06 first incident EOL.
Did anybody else just get told they entered a closed pit?
This shit always happens to me.
Oh, you
Can I
kind
get
of
a
did that
black
one to
cleared
yourself.
passing under yellow, please?
Alright, I'll
Can I
take a look
get
at Vandermeer.
I got a black cleared. I was on the lead lap and pit with everybody, but I entered a closed pit apparently.
He's not showing a
Did
black
you?
flag. Black flag. You're not showing a black flag, so if you're getting an EOL, it's gonna give it to you anyway.
Oh no,
Oh.
I got it.
Oh, never mind then, I guess.
Alright, yeah, I came in with everybody else and said the pits were closed, so I don't know. But it's fine now. Are you lap down? Oh, never mind. No, I'm P6. I'm on the lead lap. Yeah, that's weird.
What was really weird is iRacing also claimed that that wasn't the case, that it didn't happen as well. Like if you looked under the entries tab, there wasn't a black flag, but when I just did the clear command just to see, it cleared your black flag.
It's telling me to pass them, so what do you want him to do? So we're gonna get a lot of black flags.
So just have him hold position and then clear his flag once the runs green. I think what happened was right as the yellow flew, I had like a tenth of a second blank, and I think the game thinks I'm technically lapped or something. I'm not sure.
Scoring shoes.
Yeah, it's gonna still give him the EOL. That's the problem here.
Yeah, I would just have them line up normal.
I
We'll
just
clear 'em
hope you didn't get
at the
the same
line.
shit that happened to me and Zaga.
This is the shit that sucks, because now it's gonna pretty much gotta manually.
Yeah, we're gonna have to regrid it manually, but that's.
Took our almost head coming out of the pit, shows a photo
So the 0, is it 2 to go yet? Okay, I'm.
No.
That was close. I was thinking
maybe.
I
No,
was
it's
gonna
not.
let you have it, but I wasn't sure.
Are we 2 to green?
Y'all gotta go.
Yeah, we are.
Okay. Oh yeah, good. Yeah, just hold position, because stay there. Everybody's gonna have to go the opposite of what the sim tells them now.
Sorry.
No, it's not your fault.
Vandermeer's fault.
Yeah.
You're only out to, oh, yeah.
So it says I'm 6, but I'm not supposed to be on the. It says to go on the inside. I'm gonna.
Yeah. No.
You're 6 though, go to the outside.
Yeah, you're 6th. Stay in the outside, and everybody behind. Is it showing you where you're supposed to be, DJ?
Yeah. Well, no, I'm supposed to be on the outside, but I'm on the inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody behind 6 should be flipped from where it's telling them. We'll clear black flags.
At first it's like not being able to change the lines. Now it's the.
Yeah, well, someone's not doing their job here, and to be quite honest with you, I'm not about to.
Nick,
The one's not doing it.
Get up here in front of me, buddy.
I don't know. Someone's out of position right behind this.
But too, are you supposed to be on the inside?
It's the one. He's not paying attention.
Being a great base off the position you have and your timing, and all but Irish is telling you.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. And
I
no
think,
black flags, I think.
7 outside of the 7, yeah. Everything else was
Yeah.
cleared.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
It all worked out. I didn't have to clear all or anything like that.
Yeah, you never really
Perfect.
know sometimes. Very nice.
You know, I guess because iRacing's little like, computer brain server, whatever, is just is gonna probably now think, oh wait, it's all correct now because he doesn't have a black flag, so he doesn't need to be at the end of the line, so it thinks the restart's fine.
If it only worked that way.
Mhm.
Because it did give him the black flag, but everybody else was.
Yeah.
I still think that like the 5. I think the 5 moved up a row, but I'm not. I can't.
Yeah. I
I'm not.
mean, even then, it's
Yeah, because the
probably
27.
not gonna.
Yeah, the 27 was supposed to be in. It was inside. The 30 was supposed to be outside, but he didn't go to the outside.
Yeah, the one was not where he was supposed to be and was like hesitating to grid up, and that's why I told him over the thing
Well,
'cause he was asking why one guy wasn't where they're supposed, why
yeah,
the guy
yeah,
on his outside wasn't where he thought they would be.
yeah. The row in front, right? Radburn was supposed to
Yeah.
be in 11th, but Alex Penn, your brother, was supposed to be on the outside and didn't go up there,
Okay.
and Radburn was on the outside making up for it, and I think that may have thrown some of these other
Yeah.
guys off a little bit
Possibly.
because because then Cody was up a row, and I think
Yeah.
Greg was supposed to be on the inside. Greg was supposed to be on the inside,
Right.
unless the one's supposed to be ahead of him. I'm not totally sure. It's chaos.
Well,
Uh,
this still
well,
looks fairly
n- no one
fixed.
no one got upset about it, because if someone got upset
Yeah.
about it, you're gonna have to go back and extend the caution, sort everybody out. Oh my gosh.
Robert, are you okay? You're a bit slow, mate. I mean, no offense, just wondering.
I'm on old tires.
Justin Haley failed 3 times. Robert's a second and a half off right now with 40 lap older tires, 35 lap older tires.
Nick, you're a lap down, but come on, have a little respect.
He didn't even make contact with him. He just passed him. At least tried to pass him.
Yeah, I don't really.
Depends all what the middle go inside.
I don't understand what the complaint is there.
This goes back to what we were talking about with Enzo before. Lap cars.
See, when I was on the new tires, though, that's what I was hoping you guys would do. Just let me get by.
He's got his own race to run. Just because he's a lap down doesn't mean, he can't impede, he can't get in the way. But if he's faster than somebody, let him go. If the lap car is faster than me, just see you later. Go ahead. It's just not even gonna bother racing.
Just they're in a race that's offset by a lap or two. Like they still have people race out on track, and they're trying to make up positions and make up what they can.
Exactly.
To be in a better position later.
Yeah, it's their own. They got their own races going on. It's racecraft is more than just lap cars getting out of the way versus not getting out of the way. Man, Casey is holding up the field right now. Holy crap! The top three are nose to tail, and then it's what, 2 seconds back to Casey in fourth, and there are 5 cars under a blanket behind him.
Yeah.
Justin
Well,
Ray's
top 3 are under a blanket too.
Yeah. They're nose to tail, and then it's 5 cars. Justin Ray has been getting way quicker lately.
Yeah, he's really improved a lot. Yeah, James just mentioned it too.
Yeah, I didn't have the broadcast on.
Yeah.
It's like see, this is why we're just as much of a jinx.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I hope we didn't just jinx him.
I think he'll be okay. We already had our one happen earlier.
Hi, Robert. Hi, Go inside. Bye.
Hey, Trevor.
You're welcome. No problem.
Didn't mean to wash up at all in there in 3 and 4 star if I pushed you up.
Now Casey's starting
I
to
was
come back.
way up the track,
Yep.
man. I'm in the rough stuff.
About just got in front of it, Robert. I'm glad I heard you.
It's getting hot and heavy here for fourth.
Yep.
Oh,
I mean, if that's how you want to race, okay, I got you.
Oh, Jesus.
Bro, I passed you twice already. Like, you think I'm just gonna pull over and let you by? I didn't mean to make contact, but
For me when I'm underneath you, so now I'm just gonna move you. That's all good.
Well, we now have
Sure,
premeditation.
let's
Oh,
go.
never mind. He's going to give us the Vandermeet.
oh
It's not
baby!
gonna
Ooh, it's getting feisty. Oh my god. You know, when there's conflict and not being a part of it,
It's amazing.
it's
It's
great.
so entertaining.
It's entertaining.
It's great. But now Matthew Weeks, he's all distracted trying to
Come
chase
on,
down
Robert, we're
Casey,
racing
and
for the
he
top
is.
5 here, bro.
And now he's got Vandermeet breathing down his neck.
Okay, ball.
Oh, it's gonna get good. And then you got, the leaders separated by, literally just nose
I
to
was
tail.
literally backing out of it, so calm yourself.
Now, get in there. Slow down, let me catch up.
D-West has decided he no longer wishes to race.
Yep.
Oh, it's got him being removed from the track thing in the SDK. You can see he entered pit road, and now he's gray on my screen. But if they wreck each other, then that's a yellow, and then that's Zach right back up to them, and everybody ready to. Oh boy. But I'd also rather just watch them race it out than have a yellow screwed up. So.
Yeah, I know, but we're gonna have if there's a yellow due to this situation, we're gonna have a
very fun race to watch at the very end.
no, we're gonna have a very toxic, not a toxic, very difficult
maybe.
conversation to have again.
Yeah. Looks like Tucker's pulling away now. But not by a lot.
safe, Ron.
Thanks.
Oh, and now it's a three-way battle for fourth.
Oh, it's about to be a four-way battle.
Oh boy.
The lap car was faster than all of these guys that didn't want to get in the way of his teammate. This is gonna get hot and heavy yet.
Does somebody take it 3 wide? Which I don't think I would do that at Charlotte, but
I don't think you have it. I don't think there's anywhere to even make the run.
yeah.
Like this.
I'm so sorry, I don't know if that's me or you.
Yeah.
Very little bit on both. No caution.
Oh, there they go.
Me. EOL, man. That was my fault. I'm sorry, dude.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Oh, here we
Way to run
go.
your league, dude.
Bro, why would I throw away a top 5 just to lose one spot? Like, I would have let you by.
No, you wouldn't. You've been pinching me and dooring me every time I got next to you, dude, giving me no room.
If
And
this
then you
keeps
turned
going
me when I
all the way
passed
off
you.
the corner.
Whatever, dude.
If they keep going, we're gonna mute both of them.
Okay.
No, I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm not gonna
Just
act
after-
like it doesn't
if-
look bad, but I mean, seriously, like, I'm not gonna lose pretty much every spot.
All
on
right, so it's
track
gonna be EOL on the
just to get
9.
revenge for what racing hard. I mean, I was gonna not the race.
I'm gonna need like last year to see if he's on it for you. Maybe.
Yep.
I don't want to hear it, dude. That was just some bullshit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, well, hopefully that's all you're gonna say, and you don't say anything
I'm
else.
sorry, man. Like I said, it wasn't on purpose. I would have done it earlier if I was gonna do it on purpose. I don't do that shit anyway.
Okay, do we want to mute them both? Or are they done?
If they keep going,
Nah, it sounds like they're done.
sounds like they're
Game cleared.
Moving. Okay. Oh, we both did it at the same time.
done.
I'm like, what do you mean he's not serving a penalty?
Got it.
Yeah. That'll be interesting if him on fresh tires.
Coming by and saw your bright pink car.
It's both Finley and Nick. You just can't tell what they're saying on the iRacing radio.
I know. His Nick's mic is very just like it sounds like he's in an echo chamber.
Yeah, but
But
it's like it's perfectly clear on Discord, but like it's awful on.
I don't know why
on
iRacing's audio like it's hard to for me too. It's hard to hear because I have the well not now, but I usually have the stereo on. So when people are talking, like it's even like the echo is even worse.
Yeah.
Did you post the 9 in for on broadcast?
Oh, I should do that. Yeah.
Okay, I got it then, Sim.
All right.
178 crash. Whoa, hello. Lap 128 crash will be on the 9 through EOL first incident.
Yeah, 11 penalty message submits. On.
So who are you picking?
No, this has just been ruined by
We
like
two
50
agree?
million people, so I'm just trying my best and just trying to stick it out for the points. Give me the green light check, and then that's what I try, right?
Fair
Pretty
enough
fair.
assessment then.
Got it.
Okay.
Frank, I gotta get you by.
Can't believe we made it to this point with only 2 cautions.
While I agree with the idea of taking tires, is actually no. How many laps is it gonna be when? It's gonna be a 2-lap
It's
shootout,
a
I
green white
think.
checkered, yeah.
Yeah, we'll be a green white checkers.
The the
Is
thing
there
here,
really enough time and space to get it done?
if we have one caution, they make it through like 1 and 2 and through down the backstretch, there's a very good chance because they're going to be about a second and a half off. Maybe a second. They're going to be a second off. If they can get through a couple cars and then another caution comes out, they'll be able to make up a bunch of ground.
Yeah,
The question is, where do they
definitely.
go? That's the
And
question.
does that caution happen? Yeah.
I mean,
And,
they
you know,
could make up the whole ground. It's just a question of how quickly do they get through those first couple cars.
Right.
Because this happened
you're up
last
top.
year.
Yeah.
Thanks, Captain Idea.
So DJ took 4, Matthew Weeks took 4, Bradburn and Alex took.
Classic
2.
iRacing things. Pass the 9
Interesting.
car. Oh, by the way, you're the lucky dog. Let the 9 car by.
That's how racing's
You'll probably
conscious.
get around me anyway.
It's not too late for the blooming onion.
Too late for the moving on.
I don't know. I mean,
that's great.
Maybe if I just get nitrous or something.
Everybody crashed in front of them.
Speed boost for you.
Does everyone agree to let Garrett buy for a bloomin' onion?
Right, I think we're green white checker territory, right?
No,
we haven't got. This is a natural green white checker.
Yeah.
This is not an actual green white checker.
Ticker goes. Oh boy.
DJ got lucky there.
Yeah.
He didn't get next to him.
Yeah, Cody.
Yeah.
Four
I don't
wide
think there's.
back.
Yeah. I don't know if there's space to get it. Down
Oh,
to
there it
3. There it goes.
Oh, there you
Justin, I'm sorry, dude. That's on me.
Probably that again, please.
I didn't mean to block you, DJ. I forgot I was on such fucking old tires.
Well, you get bad. Just don't want you to do it again because I can't just stop like that.
That's, yeah, I'll
No,
be
I
a
got
30
you, I
to the
got you.
back.
I'm gonna try and stay out of your way because I know you're
Yup.
a lot faster than me.
Yeah, he was saying
I
that.
just needed 100 yards. Come on, guys. Race control, that's on me for the EOL.
Watch. Oh, I know. You got the post?
Yep.
the 133, lap 133 caution will be on the 30. EOL. First incident.
Give me an EOL or Johnny. I can't. Everybody's passing.
You're good too. Just really caught me by surprise.
Yay, Robert, go!
Well,
Yay, Robot,
I
go!
guess I can officially say that we did jinx the 38 as well.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Didn't talk about anybody having any, like, good anything ever again.
Ooh.
Well.
Alright, let me go. Now we got time. Let me go look at the, 11's probably got a ton of right front damage. Ooh, the 04 is dead. Oh my god, the 25 is dead. Oh my gosh, that was a big accident.
I thought you were saying that under, like, while they were doing that crashing under yellow or something.
No,
I gotta get new internet. This is getting bad.
Holy
Like,
crap.
wow. No, it's like a 2-car crash under yellow, not a 5-car crash.
$14.99.
No, I was like, I looked at the original accident. I'm like, oh, okay, 38 got spun, whatever. And then I didn't even realize that like 5 more cars got piled in afterwards.
I was slowing down for the EOL now.
25.
Because I'm gonna get it anyways.
25 is good. Slowed up. 27.
It's 2 to go.
I got EOL.
Okay. And we are going to override the restart
Oh.
to...
Oops. Oh, double EOL.
Double fire restart.
No.
It should be double file by default.
Could I
right?
get my black flag
It's-
cleared? It thinks I was passing under yellow.
Because it was consecutive.
Yeah, but it's last 10 laps.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but that's not that's like a rule book rule, not a iRacing programmed rule.
Well, you
What?
have old tires. Watch out.
To be double
The,
file,
the-
right?
I just changed it to double file. Like I manually override it. I think it's putting it to single file, even though we don't. Oh, never mind. We're not one to go yet.
Reverend, how bad is
Yeah,
my
he
front end
turned it
work?
off. Casey turned it off, I thought. So,
Okay, so
so
Wyatt.
we should be double file.
Oh yeah, no, we should be okay.
I can't tell much
Wyatt
in my rear
Knadel
view.
wants
It
a
looks
black
like
clear for
it
passing
might
under
be
yellow.
dented in just on the nose.
Yeah, he's got
I
a ton of
can't see
damage. I
anything
can
on
read
the left or right side of you.
Okay.
10-4, thanks.
He's in his pit stall too. So if it was a meatball,
Should still be faster than me, so you're good.
He's already locked in. So,
All right.
though I do want to. I do. Okay, he got his damage fixed. Okay, yeah, no, they're both clear.
Okay. Everybody's stacking up just fine.
Now we're gonna be in very, very intriguing territory once again. Matthew Weeks,
Here
I
we
don't,
go
I don't
for-
think he pitted, but he has a ton of right front damage.
Yeah.
That car is not gonna go on the restart.
No, definitely not. So then anybody who's behind him on the inside is basically screwed.
I mean, he might get through the gears well, but I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know how much suspension damage he has. And
Right.
usually, when a car looks like that, you know,
There's at least something.
there's usually some. All right, they're going, but I'm not. But even though I'm full
Yeah.
throttle, you know.
Yeah, I don't think they'll try the 4-wide shenanigans again. At least I hope they won't. Oh, never mind. We're 3-wide for like 5th or 6th.
Rogers in the wall. 4.
Okay, let's plug it up.
Man, no.
Oh, DJ's close on ticker quick. He can make that on the D. He can probably make that on the outside more than either. Yeah, no, that's over. Oh no, it's not over.
Come
Oh, they're
on,
wrecking.
man.
Wrecking in
On the
the
wall.
line.
Really?
One of them wall in 4.
Oh, bud. Out.
People, fucking Christ.
Wreck off 4. Race. Results are unofficial.
Oh boy.
That's gonna be.
That's. I mean, that's. Well, we've never taken a win. No, it won't be. Will that?
You got wrecked
Who
last call, so you
wins?
missed that, right?
It's.
McCorkle won by 2/10. So I mean, yeah, there's no problem with taking the 83 and dropping in the back, and then
It doesn't matter if he
Yeah.
caused the wreck anyway. But
right.
That's my fault, DJ. I tried to just throttle up because I knew you had new tires and. I
What
just
was
got
that
tight
noise?
underneath
It's
you and it
Crockett
started sounding.
just made.
Sorry about that, Greg.
So that was a
Was that you? that
very
was in this or
violent
something?
crash. A good violent, good like TV
We could've
crash,
both
but
got a top 10, man,
holy
come on.
shit. They just kept on just piling in. I mean, it's just
the 25
the never-ending crash out of 4.
Inside. I
Like
drove
that was
straight
like
into him.
moon car tier. Yeah,
Greg, for the future, if I'm like making a run on the leaders and you're left down and you send it in on me on the inside, I'm not happy.
North Ford just
to, Gareth?
plowed back into the 30. I mean, this is gonna be ARCA breaks galore after the race.
Greg, not
yeah,
you.
we'll take a look at it.
Greg Car guy seems a bit feisty on the mic too. He I think he'll get a mute by the end of the season. So, 04 is just blatant ARCA breaks. I saw into the 30, so I'll start.
Yeah, we're gonna have to take a look at
writing
all
book.
this. But so 83 is
So-
getting an EOL post race. He's
Yeah.
getting an EOL, so he's gonna be relegated to like last.
Okay, one for the 83.
Okay.
The
so
04 into the back of the 30 was
How did I lap?
great
you,
ARCA
dude?
breaks.
That
He
makes
was
no
full
sense.
throttle through that crash,
I was lapped out.
and he plowed like 5 cars too. So I'm gonna say the 04 would get one.
are we
I
gonna
don't
have
know
to
if he
manually?
I didn't wreck him on purpose.
Are we going to have to manually?
Guess that's the elite way, boys. Fucking joke of a fucking time.
Are we gonna have to manually go through these results?
This race is a fucking joke.
We're gonna have to manually go through these results. Fuck! Husby crossed the line in 7th, and it registered him 16th.
Oh god.
The whole results are fucked.
I completely fucked and ruined that entire race because I underfilled and was gonna have the whole reason I checked up off of 2 when we got together. I was trying to call it that I was pitting because I didn't add more fuel. Yeah, I'd already set my fuel for the pit stop, and then the caution came out 10 laps early.
So,
And I
how
jumped
did-
on the I was jumping on the radio off of 2 to say, "Hey, I'm having to pit," because I had I think Zach and
oh, it's
DJ
because
behind me.
Husby. Well, how did Husby get scored a lap 10? Because it's
Yeah,
not
I
like
know
he
you
had an
guys have bigger
unsafe pit
concerns,
entry.
but
Oh, I mean, do we want to do the EOLs first to make doing the results easier?
Well-
I don't know. I mean, hell, you can EOL me for that wreck too. I mean, it wouldn't have happened had I not fucked up.
What wreck? The last lap?
Yeah, I mean, I completely fucking ruined that race because I didn't call out that I had to pit a lap early. I waited till coming off of 2, and then I dumped the guy
Well-
I'd gotten in an argument with. Go fucking figure.
Yeah,
One time
well,
and
you
the one
weren't
time
direct-
in 30 fucking races, I argue with somebody. I end up wrecking him on accident, and everybody thinks it was on purpose.
Yeah.
God fucking damn it.
Well, okay, so 7. Now the 7 and the 11 had pretty much nowhere to go. They were squeezed into a jam by the 6 and the 97.
That
I don't
we
think they
messaged
had the space
Matthew,
to
and he's not going to believe me, but I'm going to do it regardless.
And then
It's great because we're doing this whole last lap thing, but again,
Yeah.
but
Well, I mean, like I said, had I not fucked up, none of that would have happened.
Yeah, but again, you
25
could
ARCA
argue at the
breaks.
same point. You could argue at the same time that Finzo getting into the back of whoever it was early on in the race. If he didn't do that, none of what happened.
Yeah, I
after
wouldn't
would
have.
happened
I wouldn't
either.
have underfilled, and then been holding everybody up, and then trying to pit.
Yeah, and if you
with
didn't
half a
choose
lap
this,
notice.
if you didn't choose this track, we wouldn't have done this. And if you wouldn't have bought iRacing, you wouldn't have done this. And
If I hadn't
you know what I
been
mean?
born, none of this
If
would
you
have
hadn't
happened.
been born, none of this would happen. Yeah, no matter what you do, you can't play. You can't do that. It's just it's decisions that people make in the moment. And it looked like you didn't. In my opinion, it didn't look like you turned down to him. I don't know if you got loose or whatever. So whatever the incident there was in
Didn't look
car it
intentional at
definitely
all.
felt to him probably in car it definitely felt intentional. But I don't think I didn't see enough, and I don't think anybody Joe wouldn't have seen enough. And I think if they look at it with clear minds, I think they would agree that they don't see enough. But that's my thoughts on it. But at the same time, right, the difficulty that we were put in is because if he ran in the back of you, he claimed that he was going to move you, and if the caution came out because of it, he would have been in deep shit for it, just like Zach was for the intentional wrecking retaliation stuff. Like that it's like don't open your mouth, just don't open your mouth.
Zach Rogers for ARCA breaks, which is not something I would have thought I would say ever.
I might have ARCA brake too. I don't know. I slowed down after the wreck to kind of get the point across, and I was trying to slow down, but I don't. It was
Zach Rogers ARCA braked.
Yeah, in the back of Robert Hill. He was on the power when he hit him.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, so that's going to be just a license point post race.
Yeah, so that's what I'm.
Okay, yeah, so we'll.
So ARCA breaks are gonna, those are just gonna be license points.
But regarding the accident itself, the only thing is the 83 is gonna go get the EOL, correct?
For the crash, yeah.
For the crash, I don't think there's any other. I'm looking at the 4 and the 888. I'm thinking that may have been another one.
The 888 was mad at the 22, but I don't know if that had to do with the last lap or not.
Here, just take a look.
Yeah, 8
Because
triple eight
there
didn't
was
slow down
there
at
was an
all.
accident that happened. There was an accident that happened at the same time as the other accident. I think that's the only other thing that needs to be looked at for when it comes to race results.
But that wouldn't have been the one that brought out the caution anyways, because it happened slightly after.
But the because of the way we the
Oh,
way
right,
that we've run it is because it would have brought out a caution. Now I'm looking at it though, the 4 saved it, and we had an incident before that wasn't. So
yeah,
I don't think that would have been a caution.
Yeah.
All right, no, 888's good.
Well, I've got Nerga brakes for him too, so.
Man, I'm sure the broadcast must be absolutely intense.
Oh, yeah.
Husby messaged me.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he did. He fucking ran top 2 the whole race and got fucked because I put us into overtime when it should have never happened. I mean, you can blame Finzo for causing the first caution, but it's my fault for underfilling and creating that situation. The only reason I stayed out as long as I did was hoping a caution would come out otherwise, and I was literally like I said, coming off of 2, I keyed my mic. I don't know if it popped up on the screen, but I was saying I had to pit. I'm out of fuel, and that's when I fucking trying to avoid the wall. I was already slowing down, and that makes it look like it was on purpose even more probably, because I would have just doored him had I not been slowing down coming off of 2. But I think it was Zach
you ran
behind
out
me,
of
or maybe
fuel?
no, but I had half a lap left. I had to pit.
Okay.
You know who the only person who dodged the whole crash of no contact was?
Devin.
I don't fucking care.
Devin Strong.
I know. I just happened to look at that at the exact same time. Yeah.
The guy who died in a kite managed to dodge all the cars.
I think I should just take the rest of the season off.
All right. I'm just gonna.
No, or it's just.
All right. So the reason Husby got fucked up across the line is because when he crossed the line backwards.
He probably had a meatball.
No. He crossed the line backwards. He got an unsafe pit entrance.
Oh.
Apparently.
No.
Husby's claiming he got an unsafe pit entrance.
I think he probably got a meatball from that, and then it put him to the end for quote unquote not serving it, because I've seen that happen before.
But if it happens within 3 laps, usually it gave me unsafe when I didn't even go on pit road. The race results are official, right? I'm gonna go see what the events manager says.
I mean, he never touched pit road, so I don't know how it would give him an unsafe entry. So clearly that's a mistake on our race part.
I had it fucking covered, man.
So who?
I said to Joe somewhere along the race. I said you had pitted like 2 laps later, and you were blazing ground.
Yeah.
I couldn't believe.
I went from the highest. I mean, I if that goes green the whole race, I win it easily, and then I go from that highest of high to fucking damn near killing the league because people are gonna think I dumped him on purpose. And I probably, kind of going back to the Zach thing, had I fucking been outside the car, I probably would think that too. I haven't seen the replay. I don't really even care to look at it, but
I can confirm that the penalties 3 cars got penalties. The 22 for speeding in the pits, the 6 for unsafe pit entrance, the 22 for unsafe pit entrance, and the 97 for unsafe pit entrance. Of those, 97, 22, and 6 all got the 22 got 2 penalties there. Both of that, those 3 guys all got 1 lap penalties, so those are going to have to be set. For some reason, the 22 got cleared his penalty unsafe pit entrance after the race. I'm looking at the results here. I can't believe what I'm seeing. I don't. Here, I'm just gonna put the screenshot in Series Affairs so you can.
Okay, second line is the 83.
Okay, let's go through this. All right.